All right, today we want to talk about switchers, and I actually just picked up this Ghost Stream Deck, and I switched out my Blackmagic ATM Mini, the original one that came out. I think it was 500 back in the day when it first came out, but I've been seeing this, and I was really interested in checking that out. So I'm not going to really get too into depth, but I generally use the switcher for like church work, weddings, funerals, and I don't really get like super fancy with things. I just need something to plug my camera up and have those multiple live feel to give you the perspective of actually being close and intimate with either the church service, the funeral, the wedding, or whatever other event that I'm covering. And again, I'm just really talking. Now, I had this for a super long time, and I used this at the school, and we really do a lot of work in the studio with this. You can see all the connections, and I don't recall what model this is. Oh, it's the ATM's Television Studio Pro HD. So this is the HD version, and I forgot how long I had this. This is my personal device, and I actually got one for the school as well. This is the ATM Extreme ISO, and it has 8 outs on the back. And the good thing about the ISO version of the ATM is that it records each camera independently. So when you're editing, you can actually go back into Blackmagic on the cut page and actually re-edit the live shoot. So that's like super awesome. And they do have a mini version of this, and they have another version. Instead of having the HDMI jacks, it has the BNC connectors for SDI jacks in the back. So typically you're going to get the HDMI. So let me hurry up and open up this. So it's really an unboxing video, and this is actually going to be more like a real switcher with the fader bar. Now this one does have a fader bar right here, but you really can't lug this around, okay? You can, but it's just going to take up more space. So let's open this up real quick and just get my initial reactions. I'm excited. Feel like a kid at Christmas time. Okay. Open up. Oh, nice. Let me stand up to show you guys. Got the little tip card. I like the packaging. She is lovely. Now, it does feel a lot cheaper than the Blackmagic. It's like a lot lighter. I think it's because you get so much more within as far as like the functionality of it versus the original Blackmagic. So the build quality doesn't feel as robust. Now Blackmagic, you all know it makes some good stuff. Now I'm not saying that this isn't good. I think that this is going to be dynamite, but time will tell, and I'll be recording more videos about this product, the Ghost Stream Deck. So today was just a little comparison video. It does have 4 ins, 1 out, actually 2 outs. USB that has 2 jacks, 2 mics. It has Ethernet port and the power supply on the back. So you have options. I do want to get back to you guys with this being hooked up. Maybe later on today I'll have a little time to set that up. But as for now, this is just the initial unboxing video. And let's hold this up side by side. Now, normally this is really a good device that you can use, but in some spaces I just need smaller, and this one is like going to give me what I need. And I'm not really going to be using 8 cameras by myself, but you could potentially use 2 to 4 cameras by yourself, and it's a lot less complicated as far as like just hooking things up and make sure everything is all right. So this will be my go-to device, and the ATEM Mini was my go-to device for years. So now I'm switching over. Again, I'll get back to you guys when I actually have this thing hooked up, and we're going to see what it can do. See what it can do. This is John Johnson Capture Production, 1 LLC, with this unboxing comparison video, and it's probably going to transition into like an overview, and I'm going to hook it up and just show you how I use it on my weekend shoots or any shoot that I will particularly use it for, because I already know I'm not going to be using nowhere near the full functionality. Oh, another good thing about this is that you can put an SD card in right there and record to it. Now, I don't know the quality of the record yet, but we'll see. I would rather have way more for the money than just a beautiful product. You know, that functionality goes a long way. That's it. Let's talk about switchers. Talk about switchers. We're just going to reference this old TriCaster switcher. We're going to talk about the Blackmagic ATEM ISO Extreme. We're going to talk about the older Blackmagic HD switcher, and we're going to go to the new switcher that I just upgraded to. Some might say it's an upgrade, some might say it's a downgrade, but we'll talk about that, and I do want to hear from you. This OC Go Stream Deck. Let's get to it. Okay guys, I am excited to bring you a great video about OC Stream Deck. The OC Stream Deck. Now, I did the unboxing video. I might have this with this video or show you where you can go to this video so that you can check it out. My excitement and first reactions. Anyway, today I'm not trying to impress you with anything. I'm just going to go over the procedures of what I normally do with a switcher. I usually use a Blackmagic switcher. I've been using this one a lot. The ISO, what is it called? ATEM Mini Extreme ISO. And the smaller version without the ISO feature when it first came out for my streaming, and I love the Blackmagic switchers. But today I wanted to get into just my first reactions and uses with this OC Go Stream Deck. Okay, so I'm not going to act like I know everything about it, and I'm not going to say I know how all the buttons work. I'm not doing all of that. I'm just going to show you my typical setup when I'm doing like either streaming at a church, streaming at a funeral, doing a wedding, at like an event or function, how I use it. And the reason that I got this is because it does have the fader, and you have the program and preview options. Okay, so I believe that I'm going to love this thing. Now, I did notice some things that the other switcher doesn't have, the Blackmagic Mini. One of the first things that really impressed me is that this has a power button. I'm like, oh my God. So let's go ahead and boot it up. It's so exciting to have a power button. Like, oh my God. Okay, I heard my computer reading it. Everything is booting up. We can see I already set everything up. We have 4 inputs, the computer. We have the switcher right here. This longer shot of the whole setup, and then this medium shot of me talking to you guys. So let's get to work, you guys. I'm just going to like hook things up. Now, one of the things that I was having issues with the other day was the audio. So let's see. Hopefully I got the audio going in here now. I wonder if it's I think that it is automatic because I see that the levels are moving. I'm not sure if that's the main or not, but let's test it out. So I got my headsets and I'm coming from a Zoom and I can hear myself pretty clearly. I don't have another set of headsets, so I'm going to just take these for a second and plug it into here just to test things out. And let's see how it is. Yes. Okay, good. I figured it out. So anyway, I can hear myself. I see all my levels are moving and the mic is plugged up. I can hear that. And it's not the cleanest setup, or these headphones are not the best, but it is working. So you got to hit the mic and the on option, okay? And you can change. Anyway, I don't want to talk about what I don't know about, and I do not want to waste your time while I'm getting to learn this device. So anyway, let's just go over some stuff that I normally use. So I see my levels are moving, and I'm happy with that, and I'm going to leave these headphones set up. And I love this thing. We can see that we have program. So if you want to just cut through, oh, this shot is crooked. Ugh. If you want to just do a quick cut, you can just hit the program button, okay? Now you can have preview as well. Oh, I can see that overlay. Oh, I love this. I love it. The T-bar, so sick to me. It feels so good to be able to control your dissolve. Okay, so you set your preview. Ready to take 2, ready to take 3, take 3. Ready to take 4, take 4. Ready to take 1, take 1. All right. Or we can just like preview it. Let's go back to 2 and cut to it with the cut button. Okay. Now, I love it. Like already I love it. One of the issues that I was having is like making sure that I can get connected to StreamYard, because that's my streaming platform. Now, they do say that you can stream to 3 locations simultaneously, but I've been hearing from when I was doing a little research that that's really not a good thing unless you have multiple internet connections on a device. So you want to really just upload your stream to the cloud and then let it replicate your service to those multiple platforms from that point of view. Now, I don't know all the technical points of view, but that definitely does make sense, okay? So let me see if I can really quick get StreamYard working and see if I can get the camera to be recognized on my computer. Now, I am using my old ZBook, and it's running Windows 10. And I was having some issues the other night trying to get this thing set up. But let's see if I got it working now. So I'm at StreamYard. Let's cut to number 4 so you can see what I'm doing. StreamYard, and let's go to settings. It does not see that. Microphone. It can't see my microphone. Now it does see the Go Stream Deck for the speaker, but it's not recognizing it as a webcam. So I just need to figure that out, and I'll get back to you guys. Okay. Now, if some of you guys have been using StreamYard with your OC Go Stream Deck, just say something in the comment. That'll save me some time. I think that I will be figuring this out before this video airs. So if it does, I'll add that back in. So overall, I love this device. You can record, like I should have been recording from the start. Oh, I lost my computer. Let's get that plugged back in real quick. Now, I do love that you can record to your SD card. So let's do that right now. Record. I'm recording everything from this point out. And I like how it does have an old recording. Let me see if I can go to that old recording. That is awesome. How do I cut to that old recording? Oh, there we go. That's my old recording when I first got it and I was setting everything up. Like, that's exciting. And I'm going to come back to preview on, I think this is 2. Yeah. And that's like really exciting. So anyway, let's hurry up. So here's the traditional switcher setup. This is from an old TriCaster. I just love this. I just love like the sturdiness of it. So you couldn't get one of these in your pocket, or it wasn't portable. Now this is a lot more portable than pulling out the real switcher on a whole system. But Blackmagic changed the game. TriCaster had this. Blackmagic came out, and that really like changed the game. Okay, meaning that you can take your switcher and do so much work anywhere. So let me just tell you about this, and I'm going to be cutting this video up. So another good thing, you can hook up 4 cameras to this. You got 4 inputs. I have 4 inputs on the back. Oh, let's go to number 3. You got your 4 inputs, HDMI. I do love how it has the program and the preview. Now I got a little Blackmagic monitor right here for the program, and I have the preview back here so you guys can see that. You can't see this shot though. I didn't set up another camera. Too much work. But I just love the functionality. Now they did just come out with a new device or an add-on to your Go Stream Deck. It's like a multicam screen that you can drop your Go Stream Deck into, and it seems really exciting to have that as one package. Everything is connected. I will be picking that up, but typically this is the only thing that I would use this for. I wouldn't try to go live using the deck. I never did that with my Blackmagic. I always go to a service provider and then go online, meaning like go StreamYard or whatever streaming service that you like. And again, I'm only really going to be using this for up to 4 cameras. If I wanted to do more, which would be a bigger event and I would have like a full crew, I would pull out this and just like work with this. This is all you need, really, if you're working on a prosumer level. And this is not just prosumer, it's actually professional too, because this is a professional device with the Blackmagic. Now the Gulfstream is a professional device as well, but it's really made for smaller productions. Okay, so if you're doing like a one-man band, you know, even if you got 2 or 3 people on the crew, you can just pull this thing out and do what you got to do. So 4 inputs, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Up 4 is the computer. I like how we got the previews. You can cut, you can fade to black, you can fade up from black and go to your shot. Okay, you saw how you can pick the still, push play, okay, and that was auxiliary. That's playing, and I'm going to come back to auxiliary, and then come back to me on 2 right now with a T-bar. I really love that feature. It's built in, and I'm still recording at the same time. So that's like a game changer for me as well. So with the quick snapshot, I'm really impressed with this Gulfstream Deck for all the functionalities for only $295 US. It should be worth more, but I'm not advocating for you guys to raise the price. I think that this is a very competitive device. So that's it. Make sure you check me out, Capture One LLC. You can also, all you fitness buffs, you can check me out at John's Garage, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Now let's do this update. Okay, so to update, hopefully the update works now. It wasn't working at first, so I have my card prepared. It's set to FAT32. And one of the things that is not mentioned on the OC website is that you need to have that bin file copy. Now, I didn't see it. I could have overlooked it, but you know, when I did it initially, meaning a few minutes ago, I put the card in and it didn't work. So I need to turn this device off. Let's go ahead and turn it off. Oh, let's stop recording first. Turn it off. Maybe I gotta hold it. Okay. Get this SD card out of here. Make sure you have the card facing up. Pop it in and let's turn it on. Okay, it's doing the update process, so it's going to be blinking red, and then it should go green, and then it's going to reboot, and the program and the preview button are going to turn green and then red. So all of them are turning green in a little while. This might take several minutes, so I'm gonna I'll let it play in real time. On some videos you might see it in real time, and others you'll see it sped up. So we're at 2, and on the OC website, their video, they played it 5 times as fast, so it might take a little while. All right, it's at 3. I'm just gonna let it cook. See if I got any messages.
All right, we're at 4 now. Okay, it's updated. I wasn't looking to see if it did the reset. Now let's go back to the menu and then see what. Okay, let's see what. I love how the menu is right here. Now the Blackmagic has a menu, but you got to hook it to the computer and you can control the interface. So that's another big difference. So, you know, it depends on what you want. Maybe you don't want all of that stuff on your table when you're doing your work. Okay, I see that I am upgraded now. So I'm at the latest version 1.0.5. And I believe that I can, I'm going to do another video with rearranging the interface because sometimes you might want to change things to the traditional layout. But anyway, that's it for the video. You saw my thoughts. You got an opportunity to see the device recording and playing at the same time. You had an opportunity to see me play around with the device. Okay, we got our headsets going and I can hear myself, which is great. You saw me playing around and I think that I'm gonna enjoy this. So my next problem on my next video, and it's not gonna I'm not gonna have this huge setup anymore. I'm just going to get to the task so that it won't be like me rambling for the whole video. So my next problem is that I want to solve or resolve the StreamYard situation that I'm having. And it could just be my computer. It could be this upgrade. But since I'm right here, let's see if the upgrade worked. See if that upgrade helped me. Because it was a problem with StreamYard seeing the device. And maybe I need to go into StreamYard to set on the, not StreamYard, to the settings. Audio. Let's see if, I know that I was going to end the video, but I want to just go ahead and jump to the menu to see if there's a camera out option. Super source key, Luma, chroma key, key pattern, picture in picture, transition. Let's see what's up with this. Audio mixer, still generator, playback, settings. Yeah, so I'm going to play around and I'm going to end this video. Check me out. Capture One LLC, my fitness people. Check me out. Visit John's Garage Workouts. Until next time.